Gentlemen, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, let's bring this up a little bit. Here we are. Let me get set. Hang on. Let's do this. Happy Friday, Dennis. I guess the audio is okay. We're packing. I'm packing envelopes. I got nuts and bolts and handles, and I got all kinds of stuff here. We're good. Packing. Actually, right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep this like stupidly simple. So I'm actually packing up the people here. I got lots. I'm packing up the people here that need straight kits first, because I think that's going to be easiest for me to do. And yeah, while I'm doing that, questions, come on. Bring it on. If I get everything packed tonight, which I doubt, but if I get everything packed here in a timely fashion, then maybe we could put a 262 case together. Yeah, I'm pretty busy. Well, okay, couple of things. One, I got called into work today. So that's a good thing. But instead of spending all of today packing and just building a 262 for you guys tonight, I have to do the packing now. Which means that I did not get to the post office today. However, I will go tomorrow morning. So one of these is for Fred. One of these is for PA Dan. Congratulations, guys. Here you go. Packed up. Let's see. This is Richard. And this is Kevin. Richard in Florida. And Kevin in Minnesota. These things are going all over the place, people. Hey, William. Yeah, I got called into work today, so I was working instead of packing. So Kevin in Minnesota, I think it's Minnesota. And Richard in Florida. Packed up. I will apologize for the wonky packing. There's some odd packing materials in here, just to let you guys know, but your kits are secure. Let's see, Kevin in PA here. And Patrick in California. So we do have one particular issue, which I'm going to have to remedy here in a hurry. And that's that maybe he's a little shy on the 661 rods. The 661, the old Husky 61 266 and the 661 on the other side, those rods have not necessarily been popular, like up until the other night, when a bunch of people wanted kits with 661s. So what I might do is take some of the rods that just had be machined for 661 rods, which should only take a week. I hope. That was for Paul in Arkansas. Had to work too, 12 hours. Sorry, William. Well, I'm not sorry for work. Don't be sorry for work. Work is good. All right. I have 2 more straight up kits to do. Eric in California and James in Virginia. So let's see. Let's do some kits. So what I've been doing is you pull all the rods out. So I've got all the rods, all 4 rods for straight kits anyway. This is just, imagine, just what I consider main kits. And I've been trying to deburr these best I can. Please, please, please double, triple check these for burrs because I'm having a heck of a time. Actually, I got to shine up the sleeves. I have to deburr the rods, and then I have to pack it all. Actually, you know what? Let's shine up some more sleeves while I'm at it. And some of these sleeves are a little on the ugly side, so go easy on me, guys, but they will work perfectly, I assure you. What's amazing about this kit is the amount of fault tolerance here is actually pretty good. And you guys can polish these up further, you're not insulting me if you do that. I'm just trying to get these basically good enough to get out to you guys so that you can get working, Questions, comments? That's those. Let's get some little ones. Whole pile of small sleeves now. There's just so much to it. I mean, just... These are coming oily and with burrs on them, so please be careful. I'm trying to get all the burrs off, or at least most of them. But please, 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 please be careful. Hey, Larry. Sounds good, William. I've got plenty of kits. That's not a problem. Right now, I'm just going to be short on the 661 rods, possibly. Possibly. New shirts, I still haven't ordered. I do have the new job. I'm working the new job, so that gives me a few bucks to play with, hopefully. So when that ship comes in, I'll probably place an order. But since I don't make any money on the shirts, it's been kind of hard to front all that. That's all. If I'm working, then it's one thing and I can front it. But with the kits, there's some hope of making money eventually. Swimming brambles. Yeah, the job is going. The job is going. It's different. It's just not. What I have to do is I have to check and make sure that these slide through. Having dinner. I hope we still hear you. What'd you have for dinner? Chicken and eggplant parm. Okay. Yeah, I went out to dinner. Well, it's the wife's birthday. She's out with the girls. So I went out with the kids, with friends, and apparently it was prime rib night. So since I have the new job, I figured, why not? And the kids, of course, had spaghetti. So, yeah, we got about, I don't know. It's probably at least 6 inches. I don't know. It's probably at least 6 inches, if not closer to 8. It's definitely more than we were expecting. So 3 olive martini, feeling no pain. Just so everybody knows, I do include a sticker with every one of these. So for those people that missed it, sorry. It's hiding in here. You know, and I put stuff in and I'm like, you know, I gotta double check. Yep. See, always gotta double check because you put the wrong stuff in there. You shucks, you know, what'd you do that for? Alright. Something bad happened on that one. Put that aside. Yeah, I do general dentistry. That's my thing. I'm basic drill and fill kind of guy. Do other stuff too, but you know, root canals, crowns. But I definitely don't go too crazy with this, that, the other thing. Four blowers. Were you watching my videos, Ken? Everybody, look for burrs. Make sure this goes nice and smooth. If something's up, something's up. Better. Cheesecake and coffee. I didn't need dessert. Prime rib, just fine. No dessert needed. Okay, so we have regular rod, M10, M12. Those look good. Oh, I know what happened with this one. That's where the tap broke. I'll bet that's what happened with that one. Because otherwise, these are good. Burrs, careful. Should be fine. Okay. Now we've got it. 4 pieces there. Sticker in there. Large and small handles. Fold it over. second bag. And that's what it takes to pack up just one. And this one's going to go to James in Virginia. James in Virginia. Okay, grab another. It's funny, I felt like having wings tonight, but when I saw it was prime rib night, I was like, you know, I guess I got to do the prime rib. I really didn't have much choice there, you know? Use guys. Better. So this is the 5/8 rod. Flywheel side. Gonna put this nut on. I actually have like a dozen more emails to deal with. Why is that not going? That's why. Beer Ghost, when the case splitting tool's coming, Husky already has case splitting tools. Thanks, Ken. Sounds good. Ken, do you want a kit, a regular main kit, or do you want the other goodies with it? Yeah, Beer Ghost, the Husky already has the good splitter, and it's not that expensive. It's probably not more than 40, 50 bucks. Or you can get the Chinese one, which just needs some minor modification maybe, and it's effectively as good as the Husky one, as long as you take the, well, here. This handle on the Chinese splitter bent. So I just converted this to 5/8 rod with a nut on the end of it, and it works perfectly. So, and that's really cheap modification if you get the Chinese one. Other than that, it's pretty strong. So I don't really need to make more tools, you know, or that tool I don't need to make necessarily. That one's good. I wouldn't mind making other tools if we could find effectively a niche like this where Husky and Steel were not doing enough job. And then the trick is I have to have the tool made for reasonable money. Otherwise, it just isn't worth it, you know. So you have to find a niche like that, and I think that's kind of tricksy. Well, yeah, I told the machine shop to not deburr them because otherwise it was going to be way too pricey. So I told them, like, don't worry about it. I'll make sure they're deburred best I can. And remember, this whole production thing is step by step by step. we're gonna get better over time, but these are the growing pains that you have when you're getting in. And the machine shop quoted me a certain amount. It ended up taking them longer for all kinds of different reasons, so I paid them higher than I was expecting, and that's okay because this is growing pains, and hopefully we'll make it up on the other end. But we have to figure out how to keep the costs in line, and if that means that I do a little bit of check work or whatever, then that's what I got to do. I would really love just to grab, toss it in, but I can't do that. Overall, this is pretty nice machining. So you guys will see it. It really is pretty good. I need... Something else kind of stupid. I might actually run out of envelopes. I went to get some the other day. They didn't have them. So I'm using like Amazon Prime envelopes for the initial padding or whatever. Bearing pulling tool, set different cup sizes, washers. Beer Ghost, maybe. That's an interesting idea. As opposed to using threaded rod and washers like I already do, but actually making cups and whatnot so you can pull bearings in and out, as opposed to I actually don't have it here. There are bearing pulling kits for cars with variable cup sizes like you're talking about. I think it would be nice to have one for chainsaws. Okay. I think the amount of research I'd have to do there would be kind of crazy, but that might actually be worth it. It would be something that I would like. So that makes sense. One of the other things we're going to run into is the fact that if I'm working more, I'm just not going to have the time. No matter how much money I'm making on some type of a kit of some kind, it's almost going to be irrelevant. I can't. I'm just not going to have the time to devote to it. So James in Virginia and Eric in California, these are for you. Okay, so those are all the people that have straight kits. Doug, buddy. Doug, send me your address. You forgot to send me your address. Doug B, you say you forgot to send me your address. Grant, buddy, I know you're dying for your kit, so let me put that one together. So, Grant, here's your 661 rod. Now we'll get the regular kit going here. Grant's actually in Australia, but I'm sending it via Virginia. Guess a buddy of his in Virginia is gonna eventually forward it. There goes the burr. Okay. Gotta make sure everything fits. Yeah, man, you're here. Good. I was wondering where you were. I was just about to ask all the guys, where the heck is Steelman? Tooth I pulled today? I don't think I pulled any teeth today. I don't remember. I don't remember pulling any. I have no recollection of that. Somebody gets my reference. No recollection of that. The phrase you have to learn, Mr. Ryan. Of course, I might be out of 3/4 inch washers for some dumb reason, too. Okay, I have a few left. Okay, small rod. Gotta make sure these fit. Good. How about the other one? That one's good. Peel that burr out. That I might not be able to peel out without doing that. Okay. There we go. 4, 5, 6. Thing here. Grant, this is for you, buddy. All you. M14, 12, 10. Good. Yeah, you gotta work on these a bit, you know? "18 people here just watching me pack up stuff." Alright, this is going to Grant. Care of Justin, I think. Josh, care of Josh. I think it's actually going to Illinois, not Virginia. Illinois. Josh in Illinois. Oh, it's Virginia. Okay, keep going. Yeah, $1.69, yeah. Santa. I'm putting together all kinds of goodies. This is for Paul in California. Paul actually bought a 660 kit, so he doesn't need a large sleeve. He just needs the rest of the kit. So, let's put that together for him. I actually bought this deburring tool on eBay. I think it actually works pretty good. It's an external deburring tool. It's one of those gimmicky things I actually saw on Facebook. I went on eBay and bought it. Brand new steel 600 I've not used. Is that a blower, Tim? Backpack blower? I am definitely not familiar with backpack blowers. It's already got the nut and the handle, so it doesn't need that. Got that nut. Just need to make sure these are okay. These slide through. A bit. Peel that right off. We got it. Hang on, guys. I got a call here. Hey. I'm live. What are you doing? Sweet. Thank you. Stage left. Take care, Ken. Enjoy, I hope you enjoyed the meal. Okay, so Paul, this is for you. Small sleeve, 3 rods. You need the small handle. You already have a big handle. Okay. I can fit this all in a priority flat rate box. I don't need to send the big handle. Nice. Check that out, Paul. You are special. Check. Okay. Sweet. Next. Is this Calroy? Justin? Calroy, is this you? Hey, Brian. In Tennessee? Justin? Is this you? From Knoxville? Okay, gonna pack you up right now. Here we go. And you want an 880 sleeve, right? I happen to have one right here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't. Let me shine up a couple more of these small sleeves. Pack them up. So, Calroy, to answer your question, were you talking to me about the forums? Yeah, so go back and watch my original as is video, and you'll see why I'm not currently posting. I do post on Arborist site occasionally, but for the most part at this point, I'm not posting. And if you watch my as is video, then you'll see why. Okay, just so you know, when you use the kit, do a dry run first. Go through, like, make sure all these fit on everything before you actually put goop and whatnot on the cases. Take the crank and make sure that all these fit. Anytime you're using a fresh kit, make sure you do a dry run and get everything to fit. It should fit, should be no problem, but do a dry run, to get all the goop and everything and ready to go, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, why doesn't this fit? This should drop through. Essentially, this should just drop right through. It should slide nice. If it doesn't, something's interfering. All you got to do is take out your Dremel or a file or whatever, polish it down. Hey, Bubba. You got a link for us while I'm doing this? Okay. Got the new job. Trying that out. Doing kits. This is kind of a pain to do a bunch of them all at the same time. If I'm just shipping 1 or 2 a week, it's not so bad. But for some reason, there's always bunches up like this all at once. I still haven't heard from the last machinist. He's got my money. He's got my stuff. Don't know what else to say about that. So that whole thing came at like the wrong time. And I'm missing one other thing for you, Cowroy. Hang on. Don't tell me. Uh-oh. I need a small handle. Got a bunch of big ones here. Did I run out of the small ones? No. Haha. I did not run out of the small ones. Good. Kind of close though. Solo 694 with a Husky 394 top end. Yeah, I'm lax on watching John's videos. Bob, I've got some good ideas. Get a manufacturing quotes. It involves having a die set made. So you actually need like really, really custom tooling. I might be able to get you a name, but you got to remind me. And right now, I'm in the middle of craziness here, so I'm gonna forget that for sure. Here, my email. Shoot me an email, and if I need to get you a name of somebody that can make taps or dies, that can actually manufacture nice taps or dies, then yeah, I'll do that, because the machinist that did this for me was talking to me about actually getting custom taps made for this to make this look even better. And, so he was talking to me numbers about getting that stuff done. Anyway, back to Justin. Here we go. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, small, large, sticker, and your 880 sleeve. Justin, you're good. How many do I have to pack up? A bunch. I have, this was for Doug, but I don't, I don't have an address. Doug, killing me. Let's see, do I have enough? Yeah, so I can pack that up for him. Actually, I better not do that, because I have others that I got to pack up, and I only have 2 envelopes left. So some people may have to wait. Actually, let me go. I have some other stuff I got to pack up. Hang on. see. Right, I've got one. Oh, I got one guy in Alaska with a kit. And I got a guy in Idaho that wants a 660 kit. Casey, you want a 660 kit. So let's do... .660 kits. Where the devil did they go? I know I've got those. I actually have lots of those. Not there, not there. There. M12. M10. Casey, this is for you. I am most definitely going to have to hit Tractor Supply tomorrow because I am short on bolts, I'm short on envelopes, I'm short on all kinds of stuff here. So I'm doing the best I can to get people their stuff, but rod, sleeve, nut washer, handle. Sticker. That is going to Idaho. Tell you what, guys, keeping track of all this stuff is tricksy. And then Alaska, a kit and a 661. Okay. I don't know. On with us tonight. 15 people left. Bubba, I'm in the mood of plenty of die. Stamping shops. I need dies for shaping some heavy sheet metal. It's a money thing for now. Got it. Yes, if you need a contact, I have a guy that knows a guy type of thing. If you don't need a contact, then I will wish you best of luck with your idea. I definitely don't want to... If you have an idea, I do not want to take it. I am in the middle of dealing with my own little mini prison here, my own ideas. Mini print, yeah. It's really like that. I tell you what, guys, I mean, this is cool. Don't get me wrong. This is really awesome that I have the opportunity, that you guys have given the opportunity to do this. but I've got to store emails in my inbox in some funny way to not miss anything. I literally only have one more 3/4 inch washer. Okay, so this is for kit and 661. So here's a kit. And this needs to get wrapped in some bubble wrap. I've been saving envelopes for months to use for shipping envelopes. And I need this and this. And I need 661 rod. Should be it. Hey, David. The envelopes are free from the post office, which is awesome. But if they don't have any in stock, I can't get any. I went the other day and they were out. So for those people in Alaska that are getting this, don't forget there's a sticker in here. And that is my last envelope. I have some more in my inbox, and I have some more to ship. Some more here, some more in my inbox that I need to make labels for. But I'm now out of envelopes. So I need to actually bring these to the post office tomorrow morning, get more envelopes, get more stuff from Tractor Supply. Probably not nuts. Some nuts, some washers maybe. Clearly I'm good on 5/8 stuff. Just add a 3/4. That's true, Bubba. Yeah, well, yeah, they go in and the thing is with these envelopes, when I get them, I treat these like gold. Me personally, I've been saving these silly things for a while, just so I can use them, and for packing material, or for actually using, because for whatever I go to the post office, I'll grab a handful, but I don't grab the whole stack, at one time. Whatever, I definitely encourage you guys to reuse those things when you get them. Metal splinters, lovely. So, do I feel like putting together a 262? David, we're all getting frustrated with you. You know that. And you just keep like poking yourself with that damn thing by not starting it. You know, you're just poking yourself, thinking, yeah, what happens when I start it? You got to start it. You just have to. There's no choice. Okay, 5/8 I'm good on. That's it for sure. Got a few long handles left. David, go out in the garage right now and do it. Come on, buddy. Hear that thing pop. Just make it pop. Ken's going to be pissed that he missed it. Friday night is Evergreen night? What's Evergreen night? Dare I ask? Okay, here's the 262. Let's clean it with some brake cleaner. It's already degreased, but let's do it again. Oh, Everclear. Oh. You know? Yeah, Washington's a big place. You're having to get it together. Well, it's fantastic. Where? Okay. We need bolts. We need all kinds of goodies here. Somewhere there was a rubber piece that goes in here. Gotta find that. Fan-friggin-tastic. Ah, here. We need the gasket. Let's get that. Does it fit? Oh, yeah. She fits. Okay, good. Don't rip it. All right. Crank's good. We got the gasket. Let's goop it up. Spray out the bolt hose so Loctite can bite. Okay. No problem with that. Actually, what I should do before I goop it, put the blue Loctite in there. Probably a better idea, right? Right, good. Do I have any? Yep. Good idea. Actually, in a couple minutes, my buddy's going to be rolling in the door, dropping my daughter off. Should have thought of that before I started this. I know the camera angle's not right. We'll get it in a minute. I usually do the flywheel side first. Let me bring this down a little bit so you guys can see. Usually do the flywheel side first. The reason I goop up the flywheel side first is because usually I put the gasket on there, so I want that to tack while I'm doing this side. Do you need to use sealer? Probably not. Especially if you've gotten the cases really flat. So if you get a granite block and work them with some like 400 grit, get them nice and flat. Probably don't need the sealer, but since I don't actually have a precision block, again, you work with what you got, right? Yeah, the 3599 is running great, but that doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is the 394, right? Good. So now I can pull this into there. Okay. We need a toolkit. Now, where would we get something like that? Oh yeah, right here. Crank goes in. This is M10 by 1.5 on the 262. Of course, I didn't deburr this or anything, so whatever. All right. There's the handle. And get a nut. You can use a washer too, or not, up to you. Don't need a chain to start it. Come on, just rock it. Go for it. It would make me feel better. Even if I can't hear it, you know. Crank it down. That's it. Reverse it. Actually, I have to get this thing together in pretty much a hurry because my daughter's going to show up any second. Hopefully I didn't lock the front door. Okay. Now we can put this side on. Flywheel rod. Now for this, you do not need the small sleeve. You can use the small sleeve if you want, but the big sleeve works just fine. Handle. And your washer and nut. Just use a nut for now. You can use a washer if you want. Don't necessarily need to. I didn't even deburr this, but it's still going to work anyway. And blow the clutch shoes out. it's much more fun when the clutch does fly off, right? Just so everybody watching, always be careful. Don't make the clutch fly off. I didn't even deburr this, so this is going to... There we go. Now it's down beyond. Here's the battery. There we go. Now we're grabbing. Make sure nothing's in the way. You can literally do this, if you want, in mid-air almost. You can hold it up in the air almost. That's it. You are together. Reverse it. Put your bolts in. We do case bolts. Come on. A little bit rear bolt. Great. Ill prepared I am for this. One, two, three, 4, 5. And the 2 dog bolts are also case bolts. Also means I need a dog. So one quick tip on the 262s, if you use the outer and inner dog, the outer dog actually has to be shortened in order to line up with the inner dog. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the rear bolt. 8. Case bolts together, cases together. She spins smooth. There we go. How's that? 262 is together. And that's probably my daughter here. I'm going to go. Thank you very much. People email me. Dana Lawson. Maybe I'm not going to go. I'm getting ahead of you here. Did you pre-lube the crank, big end bearings, 2-cycle? No, I actually pre-lube. I use WD-40, and I know that's people don't like that, but all I want to do is the bearings, the crank bearings come pre-lubed with grease. So those are already lubed with grease. If you want, you can take the grease out and put 2-cycle on there. The big end bearing, I make sure it's coated in WD-40. The 2-cycle oil will get to it. The WD-40 just gets it over a hump of getting started. And I do that simply because it's convenient. If you want to put 2-cycle oil on it, that is totally fine with me. Do whatever you like there. Pause. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry guys. So yeah, Dana, does that answer your question? Hope that answers your question. Yeah, you know, you can dump a whole pile of 2-cycle oil on here if you want. Kind of up to you. One of the things that I found is, I'm just really leery about getting oil on these surfaces. Especially if you're going to do like a gasket delete or whatever, you really want to keep these surfaces clean. So if you're pouring oil in places, you might get it on there. So, and with the cylinder head too, if you're lubing it all up and getting it all, it's a little on the tricksy side. So, when it's all together, I coat the whole thing with WD-40 inside, maybe even under the, if you in the intake a bit. But you got to make sure that it's down and sealed, before you start going and doing that, because you really don't want to compromise the seal here, or the Loctite on your bolts or anything like that. So hopefully we'll get to continue this tomorrow. Right, I can't do seals because I don't have them. I'm still waiting on that. So, yeah. That's about that. We got the 262 now as far as I can take it. Hey, I better go, guys. I gotta go put the kids to bed and stuff. Thanks for watching. I've got more to pack up tomorrow. I don't know what I will get out tomorrow, but I have probably 15 packages there that will go out tomorrow. So, for sure. So, thanks, everybody. If anybody has any questions, you can check for my email, which is in the chat here. And be safe, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.